Hello everybody, welcome back. It's of course Sport Federation TV. You're back with us as we talk about our various sport codes in the province every week. We take a look at our various provincial structures, their competitions and their activities. And of course, quite recently, well folks, for those of you that might have missed us, a few weeks ago we had Nikki America from Western Cape Baseball in studio us telling us about their new sport code Baseball5. Nikki is back with us now. They recently had their provincial championships. In fact, had a string of provincial championships during the Heritage Months. Nikki, welcome back.
Thank you, JP.
So since the last time we saw you, it's been quite a busy time for baseball and Baseball5.
Yes, indeed it has, because we were preparing for our inter-district tournament, which was held on the 23rd of September. And we had two districts that competed against each other, and it went very well.
So just as a sort of a refresher for folks that have maybe just tuned in for the first time, Baseball5. I don't know how many people know this, but Baseball5 is of course an Olympic sport code.
Yes.
But just tell us, what is Baseball5?
Oh, Baseball5 is games similar to baseball and softball, or exactly the same concept. Just the field is smaller, no equipment needed. You only use a ball, and you hit with your hand. And that's how. And you also just go around the bases to eventually score. But that's it.
When you say the field is smaller, but you're talking about a lot smaller.
A lot smaller, yes.
Only 20 square meters.
Yeah, 18.
18, even less.
Even less, yes.
So you can play Baseball5 anywhere.
Anywhere in a parking lot, in a big space. Use your chalk, draw the field, no problem.
Is that one of your tips for people? Like if they're going to set up a court, you can draw it with a chalk?
You can draw it with a chalk. All you need to do is just your lines, your batting box, which is 3 square meters, and then your bases where they need to run, and that's it. It's simple. So it's not a lot of equipment or needed. Just basically just have a chalk.
So one of the things that I've always found very complicated about baseball is understanding the language, understanding the things that the names that you guys got hitters and bats and first base and second base and third base, and you've got pitching and you've got velocity. You've got so much language in baseball. Baseball5 must be a fantastic way to teach people about mainstream baseball.
Yes, it's basically it's good also for fitness, also their movement. It's also allowing them, they need to be alert at all times. And yes, so just in Baseball5 we would call it a batter runner for the person that's in the box, and your batter runner on 1 or your runner on 2. Baseball we would just say the batter, batter in the box.
And so also with normal baseball, you've got a whole string of different scoring systems.
Yes.
Do you have the same scoring systems for Baseball5?
Okay, Baseball5 and baseball, yes, we do have a scoring system. It's just Baseball5 is more simpler. You only basically score the runner once they've hit and where they would end up on the diamond. If they hit first, we just mark where they are, and that's it. So there's no following stats of like when in baseball where you steal or there's an overpeg. Baseball5 is just simple.
What's an overpeg?
When you throw the ball out of the diamond or throw it to the playing field.
Right. And of course, that's what you guys call it. You call it a diamond.
A diamond,
That's where you play your baseball,
So it's just basic. So you just record the runner. So it's quite compact. Whereas baseball, you've got there's no strike count. There's no pitch count, basically, because you get at senior level, you only get 1 chance at bat, and if you mess up, you're out.
And so in that space, you had, if I recall correctly, you had a lot of activities at some of the clubs. Durban Bull Baseball Club, Milton Mavericks. You had the Strikers. I think is it the Worcester Strikers or the Rawson?
Worcester
Strikers. So you had a lot of clubs also getting involved in the Baseball5.
Yes, it's good because we need to reach out to the clubs so that they can get involved, and it's also good from the young age. Kids that are scared maybe to catch a ball, the hard ball with the glove, start them that, and then once again that confidence, then they can feed over to the baseball community.
So you had a big event now in the last, so that was of course Cape Windlands against Cape Town Baseball?
Yes, Cape Town Baseball Federation and Cape Windlands. We had under 12 and then we had under 15. And then we had 4 teams in the senior team, CTBF A, CTBF B, and we had Cape Windlands senior team and the under 18 team.
Okay.
And Well, Cape Windlands won all under 12, under 15, and the senior category.
That's a bit of a
ages.
turnaround. I mean, the
Yes.
Cape Windlands, obviously, Cape Windlands seem like they're on the grow for baseball.
Yes, definitely grow for baseball and for Baseball5. They've really got great athleticism. The kids did very well.
Yeah.
No, they really gave Cape Town a run for their money. So it was quite close games. But Cape Windlands came out top.
One of the things that a lot of people maybe don't know is that Baseball5 is in fact a mixed gender sport.
Yes, mixed gender, so it's both boys and girls.
Yeah.
And that's also the rules of the game. That's why the game is there. And it's good to have this, the mixed gender, both male and female.
So does that mean you got to have boys and girls on the same team playing at the same time?
Yes, so either have 2 girls and 3 boys or 3 girls and 2 boys.
Right.
Must, those are the rules.
And what about the administrators behind the scenes? Do you have to do a lot of work to teach administrators how to be officials?
Yes, they are. There's obviously certain ways of scoring and things, and there's a new scoring system, slightly changed slightly now.
Yeah.
So as things evolve, we do clinics, and then to inform all the commissioners of the districts.
Yeah.
This is the changes. This is what's happening, so that everybody is on par.
So how many officials do you need for a Baseball5 game?
Oh, Baseball5, you have your plate official, somebody, and then you have first base, second base. You can have up to 4 on the diamond, or 3, depending. And then also you have your 2 table officials as well.
Is it difficult to score a Baseball5 game?
Yes, it is. It is, because you have to constantly watch, because the game is so quick.
Yeah.
So you constantly have to watch and know where the play is happening, where it's been hit, who's out, run scored, constantly. So you have to really focus. You cannot be disturbed.
Yeah.
Because if you turn ahead for 1 second, you've just lost the play. Because it's constantly moving all the time. But otherwise, once you get used to it, it's quite easy and it's fine.
And what about from an equipment point of view as a Baseball5 official? What do you need? Do you need a stopwatch? Do you need a bell, a whistle, pencil and paper?
Well, basically the scorers are there. So we'll, the game starts, what time the game starts. And basically when the one inning ends, then we record the time. Because it's a best of out of 3 games, know. So if you win the first 2, then it's just 2. So we record the time of the start of the game and also the end. Then in between we have a 5-minute break. And then we start again.
You also did quite a lot of other things that were exciting and interesting for your players. Like, for example, all your players and participants got participation certificates.
Yes. I think it was nice because as our first event, Baseball5 event in Cape Town, and because it was districts also, it's just been nice to give, participation just to, and the kids loved it, so it's acknowledgement they did something so it's
but that's a fantastic way to keep the spirit alive.
That is it. So the kids are very excited. They're asking, when is the next event?
Well, I was about to ask that. I'm very excited. So I want to know from you, yes, when is your next event? Do you guys now continue doing training sessions and officials and all that?
Yeah, we will continue because to do virtual for game officials and table officials. Yes, we will. And then also we've selected players as well for the which will be having trials. We're still waiting on dates to be confirmed. Yeah. So then those players will then join the ETS squad, the SA Senior Baseball5 ETS squad. Yeah. And then from there, a team will be selected for the Africa qualifier.
Right, so you guys got your hands full, some big events coming up.
Yes, so we're busy, we want to get it into the structure, maybe have like a Sunday league going, so there are talks, but we need to continue, yes.
Right, Nikki, so exciting to have you in studio. It's great to know that Baseball5, Western Cape Baseball is doing so well. It's really exciting to see this fast-growing sport, and we can't wait to get you back in studio. Yeah,
sure, thank you, excited. See you soon.
There we go, folks. Western Cape Baseball. Of course, in this case, we're talking about Baseball5, one of the fastest growing sports in South Africa. And of course, you can play Baseball5 anywhere and just reach out to Western Cape Baseball, perhaps on their Facebook page or on their website to find out how to get started. That's a wrap for us on baseball, but don't go away. We're going to carry on talking about sport when we come back. We're in fact going to speak about climbing in the Western Cape. Back in a sec.